How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to ConstantlyVariedFitness. My name's Hudson. Today we're going to go over some efficiency tips for the handstand push-up.
Alright, getting straight into it, the first tip we're going to go over is resting at the top of your handstand. So maybe in between a big set, you might need to catch your breath really fast, maybe just get composed before the next rep. And when we do this, we want to make sure we rest at the top. Resting at the top allows us, when we come down, to keep that stretch reflex in our triceps and our shoulders and bounce out of that push-up. Resting at the bottom will kill your momentum and also require more energy to get out of the hole. We'll talk a little more about this later in the video. Next is making sure you're looking straight ahead when you're doing handstand push-ups. We don't want to look up at our body, we don't want to look down at the floor, we want to keep our gaze neutral. Looking straight ahead will keep our spine in line, keeping us safe if we ever happen to come down too fast. Find a focal point straight ahead of you and stare at that the whole time. Tip number 3 is keeping your midline, aka your core, tight the whole entire time. Doing this will keep your body in a straight line, allowing you to optimize the power you put into the floor. Every little bit that your body bends is just wasted energy. This also applies to the kipping handstand push-up as well. If you're going to kick, make sure you're kicking straight up. You're not kicking out and making a big bow. You're kicking straight up into the wall. For tip number 4, we're going to talk about taking short breaks. Sometimes, let's say it's getting towards the end of the workout and you want to hang on that wall as long as you can. This might be counterproductive because it's just really frying your shoulders and you're not getting reps in the meantime. So what I tell people to do is hop off the wall, shake it out really quick, then jump right back into it. Sometimes this can be even faster to do it this way versus staying on the wall the whole entire time. If you're doing a really small set of handstand push-ups, sure, hang on the wall a little longer, fight for those extra couple reps, but instead of reaching fatigue if you're doing a bigger set, hop off the wall, shake it out real quick, get right back to it. We want to make sure we're avoiding the point where we start failing reps. Next, we're talking about resting your butt on the wall as you're doing a kipping handstand push-up. Sometimes people are trying to fly through the reps, they're pushing hard, they're kicking hard, but they're not giving their butt enough time to quickly touch the wall, giving them balance before they kick up into the air. So on every single rep, make sure you lower yourself down nice and controlled. As soon as your head touches the floor, your butt touches the wall before kicking up into the next rep. Alright, and for our last tip, we want to make sure our elbows are going out at a 45-degree angle. When people are first learning to do a handstand push-up, they might point their elbows out away from each other, and this causes a lot of pressure on the shoulder and the elbows, which you want to avoid. So to fix this, have your fingers pointed towards the wall you're facing so they're parallel to each other, and then think about pushing your elbows down and back towards the direction you're looking. Alright guys, that wraps up today's video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Also in the comment section, let us know what you want to see next for the efficiency tips. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.